is key to business success. In this video, we will explore two important methods, the EOQ and ABC analysis, that help businesses save costs and prioritize their stock efficiently. So, economic order quantity, or the EOQ. EOQ is a formula used to determine the optimal quantity of inventory cost, including ordering and holding cost. So the EOQ can using formula, EOQ is equals to square root of 2DS divided by H, where D is demand rate or units per period, S is ordering cost per order, H is holding cost per unit per order. So steps to calculate of EOQ. First, determine annual demand. Gather data on the total quantity of materials or units needed over a year. This can include historical sales data and forecast for future demand. Second, calculate ordering cost. Identify all costs associated with placing an order, including handling and administrative expenses. And third, identifying cost. Determine the annual holding cost per unit. This includes warehousing, insurance, and other associated costs for maintaining inventory. So, may example tayo dito sa PPT. Example, if a company has an annual demand of 10,000 units and ordering cost of 50 pesos per order and the holding cost of 2 per unit per year, the EOQ calculation would be, so EOQ equals to square root of 2. Ang 2 amo na siya ang given sa formula. At tapos ang demand is 10,000 unit. Ang ordering cost is 50 pesos. So, 2 times or ang holding cost niya is 2 per unit per year. So, ang computation niya is ganito. 2 times 10,000 is equals to 20,000. I-times mo siya sa 50 is equals to 1 million. Then, i-divide mo siya sa 2 per unit per year equals 500,000. Then, i-square root mo siya na nasa calcu. Ang total is 707.10 or 707. So, itong 10,000, ito yung demand. Ang 50, yung ordering cost na yung sa pag-order, expenses ng pag-order, like shipping, ang papel na ginamit, o yung telephone or load mo sa cellphone. Ito na yung total cost niya, 50. Then, i-divide siya sa 2. So, ito na yung answer niya. 500,000, square root mo siya. Ang total 707 units. So, tapos na tayo sa EOQ computation. Let us proceed now to ABC analysis. So, ABC analysis is categorization technique that divides inventory into three categories, which is A, B, C, based on their consumption value. So, A, items, high value, low quantity. So, pag high value, mataas ang halaga. Pag mataas ang halaga, minsan din ang bibili. So, ang pag-order niyan, kailangan kunti lang ang orderin. So, usually, nasa 10 to 20 of items but 70 to 80% of value. So, gamay, it means na gamay lang ang orderon na items pero ang halaga naman nasa 70-80%. So, malaki ang halaga. So, these items require tight control. Then, ang B items, moderate value and quantity. So, 20% to 30% of items, which is 15% to 25% of value. So, hindi kayo siya taas gid. Mas, pwede pa ni siya nga mas mabinta. So, katulad sa amin na business, may mga original kami na items worth mga 3,000. Pero ang mga class A niya is nasa mga 1,000 plus. So, mas marami ang bibili sa 1,000 plus kaysa 3,000 yung original. Kasi mostly yun lang makakaya ng tao. Kasi, kaya kailangan na i-control yung inventory. Kaya useless lang matambay ang item sa warehouse. Kung mabasa, baka magkalawang pa. So, losses naman yun ng business. So, kailangan na sa high value o sa A items, kailangan talaga na mayroong tight control, pag-control ng pag-order. Then sa items B, nasa ano lang siya, 20 to 30% of items. So, medyo mas mababa siya. Then, ang sa C items, low value, high quantity 50% to 70% of items are managed with less strict control. So, mababa na ang presyo nito. At saka mas mabinta, kaya kailangan din na the more na mabinta ang isang product at saka mababa ang presyo, yun ang mas affordable ng customer. So, ano siya, manageable and then with less strict control. So, dire more explanation sa ABC analysis ng A, expensive inventory, accurate control required. So, sa item A, so kailangan ng inventory limit lang, limit. Then sa B, moderate value inventory or moderate control required. Then sa C, low cost inventory, minimum control required. So, may example ta diri sa ABC analysis na computation. Ang gigamit ko diri nga product is P1, P2, P3, P4, P5. Ang annual usage niya or units niya, ang P1 is 300, P2 200, P3 100, P4 150, P5 400. Ang unit cost niya, P1 30, P2 25, P3 40, P4 10, P5 2. So, ang himuon naton, i-times natin ni siya ang annual usage o annual units, i-times sa unit cost. So, 300 times 30 is equals to 9,000. So, 200 times 25 is equals to 5,000. 100 times 40 is equals to 4,000. 150 times 10, 1,500. 400 times 2 is equals to 800. Then, itotal ni siya tanan ang 9,000, 5,000, 4,000, 1,500, 800 is equals to 20,300. So, next column tayo, percent of total value. So, ang total value niya is 20,300. Mutong gitotal natin gina sa previous column. So, ang pag-compute, 9,000, i-divide mo siya sa 20,300. Ang answer is 0.44. Pero, i-times mo siya sa 100%. Answer is 44.33. Same as 5,000 divided by 20,300 times 100 is equals to 24.63. 4,000 divided by 20,300 times 100 is equals to 19.70. 1,500 divided by 20,300 times 100 is equals to 7.39. Then 800 divided by 20,300 times 100, answer is 3.94. So, sa next column, cumulative percent. So, totalo naton para mabuo siya ng 100%. So, ari, 44, 33, i-plus mo ang 24.63 is equals to 68.96. 68.96 is plus mo ang 19.70. It equals to 88.66. 88.66 i-plus mo ang 7.39 equals to 96.05. 96.05 plus 3.24 is equals to 100%. Then, pagkatapos sina, final classification. So, isort ang product kung diin to ang mas taas. So, ang A diri P1 kag P2 na sort ni siya ang P1 kag ang P2. Amo ni siya ang 44.33. Kung ano tong taas nga value, amo to siya ang mauna. I-sort, i-classify, i-categorize. Ayan. So, ang P2, nasa class A siya, 24.63. Ang P3, B siya, 19.70. Ang P4 kag P5, C, item C siya, 7.39, 3.94. So, ang A items, atong kaginang explanation nga, ang A items is 70 to 80%. So, paano siya gikuha ang 70 to 80%? Ang 70%, amo ni siya 44.33 plus 24.63 is equals to 68.96. So, lapit siya sa 70%. Din ang B, amo ni siya, ang sa P3, 19.70. So, ang B, ara siya sa 20%, moderate 20%. So, 19.70 siya. 20%, lapit siya sa 20%. Then, ang P4 kag P5, 7.39, 3.94, 10% siya. Nasa 10%. Kay ang A, sana yun? Ang A nasa 70 to 80%. Ang B, nasa 15 to 25%. So, pasok siya. 19.70, 20%. Ang sa C, 5 to 10%. Naman siya 7. kag 310% para mahimo siya nga 100%. So ang last gid i-classify. Application of EOQ and ABC analysis. Integration. Businesses often integrate these two methods to enhance inventory management. By using ABC analysis, they can identify which items require more detailed management and then apply EOQ to those specific items to optimize order qualities. So, ang ABC analysis nag-base siya sa items sa pag-inventory, whereas the EOQ nag-optimize na ng order qualities or nag-base siya sa quantity. So, benefits, the combination of EOQ and ABC analysis helps company to reduce total operational cost associated with inventory management. Second, enhance service levels by ensuring that essential items are always in stock. Then, 3, optimize inventory turnover rates, this improving cash flow management. So, key differences, focus EOQ is concerned with how much order, while ABC analysis is focused on which items to manage closely based on their value and impact on total inventory cost. And second objective, EOQ aims to minimize the cost associated with ordering and storing inventory. ABC analysis seeks to improve inventory control by prioritizing management efforts based on item significance. Then the last, number 3, outcome, EOQ results in a policy for order sizes. ABC analysis results in categories that influence management strategy for stock control. So, both EOQ and ABC analysis are vital for effective inventory management, yet they serve different purposes. EOQ optimizes order qualities, whereas ABC analysis prioritizes inventory management efforts.